Okay, well, I have updates. Well, I ended up pulling the carpet out, as you saw in the last video, and thank God I did, because the carpet, the jute pad in here, the insulation, was just soaking wet. I mean, just saturated. On the carpet side of it, you could not feel it, but when I pulled it out, I mean, it was heavy and really musty smelling, and the floors would have just continued to rust if I didn't pull it out and get everything dried out. So that is a positive thing. And the padding kind of tore up a little bit, but just because it was kind of rusting to the floor, but it came out pretty good. Now, the next thing I'm going to work on, I got the floor machine out. Never used it on automotive interior before, but I'm going to do the seats, try to get those cleaned up a little bit. They got kind of a sticky, dirty, grimy feel to them. Plus, get everything cleaned out. Then I'll end up using it on the carpet here. Let's see. Also, let's get inside here, show you what I was talking about, where the carpet was kind of rusting to the floor. So, got to get those areas cleaned up. Was able to see where have the rust holes happening. Got to get those cut out and patched. Not going to do a whole floor pan or anything like that. Just going to use some of the bulk metal 20 gauge I have around here and cut that and weld those into place. Get that all cleaned up. Behind the computer here, a little bit more rust. So got a little bit to worry about and get patched. I'm sure the inner rockers there got a little bit, as you can see, to do, and I have my work cut out, but you know what? It'll be better when I'm done. So we'll get to the clean of the carpet and the seats, and hopefully sooner than later get everything put back into place and have this interior looking like it's brand new. Now I got the machine running, and I'm gonna go and spray everything down here. Like I said, this is the first time I'm using the machine, kind of dousing everything. I'm using I think it's a 3D product it's called. Watched a couple other videos on how other people used it on their interior, and what the manufacturer says is to go and use it as a raking motion. But you can see here, if you look really close to the thing, where it's really actually pulling out a lot of gunk and goo and dirt out of the seat. So, like I said before, it was kind of a grimy, sticky-ish, just a nasty feeling to the seats, and hopefully this will go and help and get a lot of that out. Plus, if anything, hopefully make it smell better too. Okay, you can see here, that's after doing the seats twice, how dirty it is. And look here, and the seats still need to dry, so they should lighten up a little bit more. Driver's side's a little bit more worn out than the passenger side. So now I had same seats in my other car. They had a 225,000 on that, and the seats were not quite as worn as this one. It says 69,000 on the odometer, but who knows how many miles it actually has. Okay, now this is the following day. I got the floorboards cut out here, and you can see there's one of the body mounts there. It's rusting in pretty good, but most of the rust happened around the seams, except for the like where the inner rocker and the floor pans and that stuff meet there, and found a little spot here in the rear that I gotta still cut out and fill up, but a little bit more work than I was hoping to get into on this car, but it's not too bad. Like I said, I can get floor pans for it, but a little bit cheaper to go this route. Just want to show you guys here one more time as the seats are drying, how they look. Well, that's going to do it for today's show. Gradually making progress on it. I was able to get out here for a couple hours, get this cleaned up. A lot of stuff out of the seats, as you can see from the extractor. Going to make templates for the inner rockers and the floor pans and cut out some sheet metal and put them in. Again, the reason why I'm doing that, I mean, it'd be nice to put new inner rockers all the way on, new floor pans, all that stuff. But for the most part, the floors are pretty good, except for around the seams. So get those all welded back in. Like I said, I'll just overlap them when I weld it. Nobody's going to see it. And I mean, it's not like it's going to be a freaking $10,000 show car even. So I'm going to go and go a little bit easier route on this one than I did with the Chevelle. And get everything patched up, sealed up, and keep that interior dry. So until next time, take it easy and hit that like and subscribe to keep up on the updates and the progress with the 83 Monte. Thanks for watching. Bye now.